Hey, today we'll be unboxing Fifine $70 Ampligame A8 microphone and comparing it with Rode's $260 NT USB microphone. There's a prize minigame involved, so stick around if you want to find out more.
Nicosarea.
Minigame and prize. I'm gonna record this review using Rode's microphone over here. And at some point, I'm gonna transition to using Fifine's microphone over here. And anytime you see this symbol on the screen means that it's not part of this minigame, and the portion of the video should be ignored. The first person to comment the exact moment this transition happens during this video, to the minute and to the second, will win a prize from me. But what's the prize? Well, the winner gets a full body art commission from yours truly, and you can ask me to draw whatever you want. I'll see you folks later in the comment section below, but for now let's head straight into the unboxing. Alright, here it is. By the way, there's 4 different color options you can choose from between white, black, pink, and blue. For today's video review, we'll be reviewing the black microphone. The box was damaged during shipping, but luckily there's some really bulky styrofoam inside to keep the main components safe. The first thing I picked up from this box is this metal pop filter. Let's set that aside for now. The main star of the show is of course Fifine's Ampligame A8 microphone, and it's already mounted on a shock mount. We also get a 6.5 foot long USB Type A to Type C cable. And finally, the last item we'll be getting out of this package is this special attachment / adapter you can use if you're interested in mounting this on a microphone arm. We'll explore this mounting option near the end of this review. In summary, you'll be getting the condenser microphone on a shock mount, the pop filter, the 6.5 foot USB cable, and an adapter for your arm mounts, plus a nifty little user guide. Assembly and build. Installing the pop filter is pretty easy. You just line up these 2 holes at the front and press it down. I only realized this later, but you can actually slide this pop filter from side to side. Although moving it will take a little bit of effort to do, it's still nice that Fifine offers that sort of flexibility if you need it. You'll see a USB Type-C port and an audio jack at the bottom of this microphone. Let's unravel the USB cable and connect it to the computer. And voila, the microphone boots up and lights up immediately. It defaults to this dynamic solid color gradient, which you can change to 7 static colors by lightly pressing on the button on its back. There's red, yellow, green, cyan, blue, purple, and white. This button is located in a convenient spot above the shock mount, so it's really easy to adjust anytime. There's also this dynamic multicolored gradient option, which is super mesmerizing to look at. I'm usually not an RGB kind of person, but I've grown pretty attached to this feature. But of course, if you're not a big fan of the RGB lights, you can hold the button for about 5 seconds to disable it. It also has this mute feature, which is activated by either motion detection or proximity. I couldn't really figure it out. It's not really a physical button, which makes it a little bit tricky to use, and it honestly took me a little while to figure out. But the strat here is you would want to lightly tap it directly on the light for it to trigger. Also, I really need to talk about the shock mount because I was genuinely surprised at its super good quality. It's really heavy at the base, so it's very unlikely you'll tip this microphone anytime soon, especially with the rubber material at the bottom. The entire stand itself, I think it's made out of plastic, but it feels matte to the touch, which is a plus for me. Overall, it's a very durable mount. Good job, Fifine. Microphone setup. When you initially plug in Fifine's microphone into your computer, you may want to go into your settings and fine-tune it first. For Windows 11 users, simply go to your sound settings and select Fifine microphone under input. From here you can set the format to DVD quality and adjust the input volume as needed. Fifine recommends putting this at a level 80 though. If you look at the bottom rear side of the microphone, you'll find a knob to manually make adjustments. Turning it clockwise will increase your volume, while turning it counterclockwise will decrease your volume. It's in a pretty awkward spot, so I leave it at max volume so I don't have to bother adjusting it. Mic quality test and comparison. Okay, we're finally at the part that most people are waiting for. How does Fifine's budget microphone compare with Rode's professional microphone in terms of quality? I'll be using Windows built-in sound recorder and switching between the recordings made from Fifine and Rode microphones respectively. While these recordings are playing back, I want you folks to pay attention to the crispiness and quality from each recording. Pop, 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 papaya. papaya, pop pop papaya, pop 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 papaya, 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 pop pop pop. Microphone testing 1 2 3, microphone test 1 2 3. Microphone testing 1 2 3. Microphone testing 1 2 3. ASMR, ASMR, ASMR. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. ASMR, ASMR. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. By the way, these are random footage of me doing the various mic tests you just listened to. I'd say it's just about an average distance. In general though, I try to maintain consistent volumes and rhythm between each recording. And take into consideration that Fifine's microphone is on the desk while Rode's microphone is on an arm, so that may have affected results. It's honestly hard to listen for differences through these speakers, but it's made more apparent if you're wearing headphones. Microphone arm mounting. Okay, now I'm gonna show you folks how to mount Fifine's microphone on an arm. First, take the adapter and unscrew it. Then grab the shock mount and do the same thing and unscrew it also. Take notice how the adapter has a circular piece with ridges on it, and I think it's meant to match the ridges on the microphone, probably to prevent the mic from moving a lot while it's suspended. Make sure you put the adapter in the arm first and securely screw it in place. You can go ahead and line 2 and 2 together, put the screw through the hole, and put the other side in place, rotate it clockwise to tighten them together, and voila, here it is. I've gotta say it looks super good, especially with the shock mount. Conclusion and final thoughts. Overall, I think Fifine's Ampligame A8 is an excellent microphone, especially considering its price tag of 70 Canadian dollars. Although the Rode microphone excelled at picking up sound at farther and even closer distances, the differences are negligible when you compare both microphones for average everyday use. Although I must admit that pitting it against a 250 Canadian dollar microphone is pretty unfair, but it was worth checking out the differences since they're both USB condenser microphones. If you're looking for a good microphone at an affordable price point, then I highly recommend Fifine's Ampligame A8 microphone. It's easy to set up, the build quality and features are great, and overall has a good mic quality for everyday use. Special thanks again to Fifine for sponsoring today's video and for graciously sending me this microphone to review. This is my first ever product sponsored video, so I was super excited to get it started. I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you want to see more, make sure you click that like button to let me know. And if you think you found the exact moment I transitioned my narration from the Rode microphone to the Fifine microphone, then make sure to leave it in the comments below for your chance to win an art commission. Well, that's it. See you.